Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are finally back with another episode of Dokkan Replay. I'm very excited about this one. I am very excited about this one indeed. Before we hop into it here, don't forget, if you'd like to submit your own gameplay or footage or whatever you want to call it to a Dokkan Replay so that I can kind of, commentate and analyze it in a video like this one. Link in the description to the video on how to do that is there for you to view and submit your own footage to the proper email and all that kind of jazz. But anyway, we're going to hop into this video here. Now, this video was submitted by Kvansparker, a good friend. You've seen him on streams. He's been in a couple videos of mine. He's in a bunch of the Discords that I'm in. He's a mod on my streams. He's a really cool guy. He submitted a very interesting thing for us to look at today. So we're looking at free-to-play Extreme INT on global, of course, as you can see there. Very interesting stuff here versus which Golden Frieza is this here? Golden Frieza. Yeah, okay. So the Golden Frieza event that's out on global right now. This is going to be a cool one. Now, the thing that he wanted to note here is that the video might be a little bit laggy or, jaggedy, only because, his computer isn't the best and he plays BlueStacks, so like OBS and BlueStacks are fighting for, RAM or whatever, So if the video is a tiny bit laggy, forgive the boy, his computer isn't, the greatest gaming computer in all the land. As well, if you want to talk to him about anything that you see in this video, or you just want to check him out, his Discord thing where you can add him is on the side here. As well, you can find him in Discords that I'm in, on Dokkan Taro's Discord and my Discord and all that jazz. Either way, we're going to hop into this here, and let's see what we've got. Let me move my mouse to the proper place. Where are we at? There we go. Okay. Let's hop into it here. All right. So I'm honestly looking forward to this. He's got, what is he running? Deborah, King Vegeta, Chilled, Nappa, that Trunks that's a support unit, and then hold on, wait, let me go back. I wasn't done looking at it. Okay, the Ice, whatever her name is, his name, the brother to Nova Shinron, basically. And then of course the Kid Buu friend. So this is going to be very interesting. So one thing that you might not know about Kvan is that he does a lot of free-to-play stuff. He is literally free-to-play. So, he doesn't have, all of the, like, super top-tier units, Of course, that's just kind of what happens when you're free-to-play. So he, farms up a lot of the, the free units you can do, like, super strikes and different free units like that. I apologize, I just bumped my mouse. That's why you're seeing that line there. It'll go away in a second. So he is definitely a great free-to-play guy. If you ever need advice on different free-to-play teams, definitely hit him up. Of course, like I said, the Discord for him is on the sidebar there. But either way, so yeah, he's facing the current Golden Frieza event. I'm so caught up with JP. I'm like, wait, which Golden Frieza? True Golden Frieza? Or, the revival of F Golden Frieza? But no, the revival of F Golden Frieza. Alright, so he's hopping in. Of course, he's using that Baba Shop Deborah lead there, which is pretty cool. I really like that card, honestly. I'm so glad that those Baba Shop units are so good now. It really helps out free-to-play players a lot. Alrighty, so one thing I did notice is that the Shinron there is only an SSR. I'm not sure why that's the case there. Maybe he just doesn't have all the medals. Sometimes all of us run out of even just the kind of the basic medals in the game. That happens from time to time, so that could be the case there. Or maybe he just didn't have enough. He doesn't actually awaken with Clash medals, does he? No, I think that's only Nova. Interesting. I don't know. Don't know why he's not awakened, but, of course, he could just be out of medals, which is okay. Either way, let's see how this goes here. So you can already kind of see the lag setting in. Like I said, his computer isn't the most top-tier processing computer. So we're going to have a couple of little, you know, like hiccups here and there, which is totally okay. And for those of you guys in the future who are going to submit footage, you know, don't be afraid, you know, if your footage, you know, looks kind of laggy or whatever, that's totally okay. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I understand that everybody has different circumstances for what they play the game on. So, you know, that's all good to me. If your game is a little bit laggy, it doesn't really matter. All right, so let's see this boy Super here. I'm very interested to see. So how much is he actually going to hit for? Not much. I'm assuming that he's there for support. I don't honestly know too much about that unit. I know I probably should, but you know, I don't know too much about that unit, so I'm just assuming that's what he's there for. You can correct me in the comments. I'm sure he will correct me in the comments, you know, because I'm sure he'll be watching this video as well. And I'm glad that you guys have been enjoying these. It really seems like, you know, obviously the people who submit the footage really like, you know, seeing their footage be kind of showcased and talked about. And then as well, you know, people just seem to like watching it. So I'm glad you guys like this series. Alrighty, so Kid Buu, of course, is going to be a staple on his team here. And, you know, when I mean staple, I don't mean, like, obviously, you know, he's a staple. But I mean, like, in rotations, you know, he's obviously going to want to keep him on rotation, you know, so he can deal a lot more damage, you know, than he would be dealing with some of the free-to-play units. And the boy, of course, oh, still hitting for almost a milli. Man, I love Kid Buu. I love him so much. Now, this is actually a very good rotation for Kid Buu as well. You know, obviously he's linking pretty well with Deborah there. And two, this Trunks, of course, is a support unit. It gives key. And, of course, we talk about all the time that Kid Buu doesn't have any key links. And that's one of the things that he really struggles with. Oh, Great Ape Nappa coming in with a transformation. That's funny. But yeah, Kid Buu doesn't have any key links. You know, it's really important that you run those support units. You know, that Trunks, the Scouter Vegeta, of course. All right, so what you can see him doing there, he looks like, you know, he's trying to calculate, you know, where to put his units there. The thing that's kind of interesting about Great Ape, if you don't know, or any of the transformations, is that those are still technically your units. So the units that would have come out on the next rotation, that's what those 3 Great Ape Nappas there are. So if he wants to keep his rotations proper, you know, he has to basically put the, you know, the proper Great Apes, you know, that are what characters they are in the right spot, so we can keep his rotations. It's really weird. I never knew that before, and I don't know, I never noticed it until someone pointed it out to me, and I was just like, oh, that's odd. But yeah, so it looks like he's gotten through the first stage, taken down all of Frieza's squad, of course. A lot of them were taken down pretty easily. You know, that was a good movie though. Revival of F is great. Alright, so he's got Kid Buu and Deborah on rotation. That's very good. That's very good indeed. Okay, so it looks like that here, let me take a look real quick. So did the Ice, I believe her name is Ice Shinron. I don't remember her name, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm just gonna call her the Shinron, or him. Why do I keep calling her a she? Oceanus, I think, is the only female of the Shadow Dragons. Okay, let's see. Does the passive go off here? Yes. No, it doesn't. Okay. So only Kid Buu's passive and Deborah's passive go off. Interesting. So I'm assuming then... Yeah, I don't know why she's there. Maybe just for links? Maybe he just didn't... She. Why do I keep saying she? I think it's a dude. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, so he's unlinking Deborah and Kid Buu. Interesting. They must just be better linking together. He does do a lot of research for his teams, you know, especially when he is free to play, you know, to make sure that he's dealing, you know, the maximum amount of damage that he can on every event. He kind of has to, you know, ooh, Kid Buu still hitting for disgusting damage there. You know, he kind of has to do research on, you know, the cards that he's using on his team. So, you know, I'm sure that it's a calculated move either way. Knowing him, you know, because I do talk to him pretty frequently. Knowing him, you know, I'm sure that he's doing it for a reason. All right, so Deborah, ooh, is he gonna need a heal soon? Kind of soon. He'll be okay though for one turn. Okay, so is he gonna link Trunks? No, because he wants to keep Chilled on rotation, I would think. Yeah, and keep Trunks off, yeah. Although the King Vegeta and the Trunks should link decently well here. And Chilled, if Chilled doesn't finish him off, then King Vegeta should finish him off. 2, I'm sure that all these units as well are SA10, you know, or I guess in the Super Strike's case, SA15. You know, there's no reason for them not to be. And, okay, cool, he finished him off. Awesome. So he still has the final form Frieza stage. Excuse me, I'm still burping. I've been recording all morning and I'm still burping. He still has the final form Frieza and then the tech Frieza, of course, to face. So now he's on the AGL stage. The tech Frieza stage will, of course, be the easiest for this team, especially if he gets Kid Buu on rotation. Oh my gosh, he is going to be killing it. Which, even you can see here, Kid Buu is still a monster, even with, you know, obviously he's getting the 120 and then the 70 boost from Deborah's leader skills. You know, I said the 120, of course, from his own leader skill. So that is pretty cool there. All right, Kid Buu, show us what you can do. Kid Buu is so great. I love him. I'm kind of thinking, because he was kind of laughing when he was sending me these, this clip here. I'm wondering if Nappa's going to transform again because, you know, grade 8 transformations are always kind of memey. And they usually come at the worst times. They never come at a good time. Alright, that also was very weird how that lagged out there. It just kind of like cut to black there. That was very odd. Alright, so then we got the grade 8 Nappa here. Thankfully he is putting him off rotation, so even if he wanted to... even if he wanted to transform into grade 8, he can't do it for a little bit. Ooh, Barrage Death Beam. That's probably going to hurt a little bit. Yeah, that definitely hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah, that hurt actually a lot of it. That was like a little bit over a fourth of his health. Alright, so, I'm thinking again here that maybe Chilled and Deborah should be able to take him out. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Okay. Oh, he's putting King Vegeta in the first slot. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I also think, too, that he might be doing that, you know, because, of course, Deborah might not be SA10. You know, of course, it costs a buttload of Baba points to get those guys to SA10, you know, and, of course, you'd rather put the dupes in them first if you are going to work on them in the dupe system. You know, of course, like, with the Baba points that you have, you would rather, you know, put them in there first before... Oh my gosh, I just like tripped hard before, you know, putting them in for SA there. So too, you know, you can use SR Deborahs that you pull, but, you know, you're not always pulling like a buttload of SR Deborahs. And even so, you know, when that happens, you know, it's only a 50% chance if you awaken an SR one, you know, to get the SA up anyway. So I'm assuming that's why, you know, because obviously the other units you can get their SA up for free. Ooh, this kind of stinks. Because I'm sure he would have rather had Kid Buu come on the next rotation, you know, to start off and hit Golden Frieza really hard from just the first rotation. But that's okay. He'll be fine. Kid Buu will obviously take out this form of Frieza here. Yeah, that kind of stinks there. That Deborah just needed that little bit of an extra push, and then he would have got him, but oh well. Alright, so he's still hitting for 600k. Holy cow. I love Kid Buu. He's such a great unit. Ugh, he's such a meme too on this channel, especially. If you didn't see that last summoning video, those last couple summoning videos, the collab with Taro and my own from last week, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright, so here of course he has type advantage, so this is where things should honestly be getting a little bit easier for him. You know, of course the last boss, okay, he's using an 8er there. Of course the last boss, you know, is harder, but still, you know, with type advantage, he should be in the clear here. Looks like Nappa didn't freaking transform again, thank God. Dude, Great Apes are so fun to run, but they're also like, just not. It's like very black and white with them. It's like, oh man, it's so cool to run them, and you know they're good. Like a lot of them are good support units for different teams and stuff. And this is also just like, oh, I didn't need you to transform here. Either way, we got Chilled using the Deathfall here. See, look at that damage output. That was like first stage damage output with this team before. That's pretty cool. All right, so King Vegeta's gonna do that. Bada bing. They're doing pretty good, honestly. this team is not terrible, honestly. Like, I think it's just because, you know, they're obviously facing this event, which, like I said, again, they have type advantage on. But still, they've been holding their own pretty well. He hasn't had to use too many items in this match. Now, of course, this is an older Dokkan Fest event, so, you know, it's a little bit easier, but nonetheless, you know, it's still, you know, still pretty difficult. You know, a lot of the Dokkan Fests are difficult for free-to-play teams. Alright, so it looks like he's taking a look at his team here. Maybe he's trying to figure out who he wants for defense in that first slot there. I believe that's what he's trying to do. Okay, so it looks like he's going with Deborah, then Kid Buu. Okay, so Deborah should block those hits, and honestly, Kid Buu should just win. Kid Buu will probably win. Deborah is, of course, not going to do much here. You know, just a little bit of damage. He might take down the health bar. Not even. Okay. All right. So then Kid Buu here will definitely come in and clean up shop. Ooh, he's getting supered. This shouldn't hit for too much, I wouldn't think. Okay, well, 34k, that's kind of a lot on this team, but not terrible. Not terrible. Yeah, he's still in the clear. Yeah, he's got this in the bag. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so it's going to be interesting, though, to see the, oh my gosh, Kid Buu, chill. Oh, Kid Buu's a monster, dude. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out here, because of course this stage, if you don't kill Frieza in one turn, it's literally game over. You know, and he blows up the planet. Which, spoiler, if you haven't seen Revive Left yet, which I don't know how you haven't. It's pretty old at this point. He blows up the planet, and that's pretty much what this event simulates here. But I think he should be okay. I don't know. He probably wouldn't have wanted that Trunks there at the end. I would have think that he would have wanted a little bit more of a hard-hitting unit there. At least they're all getting to super. That's obviously a good thing. All right, so let's see. Chill's been doing pretty good. He's honestly been pretty. He's doing pretty well in this. He's been putting in work. Ooh, but uh-oh. Is this going where I think it's going? Is this going where I think it's going? No, please don't tell me this is going where I think it's going. No! No! This is why he was being so memey about it. Oh, no. Okay, so maybe he wins here. Maybe he wins here. Yeah. No, wait. Can Kid Buu not super? Oh, no, he can. Okay, good. Woo! That was close. Oh my gosh. Of course, you know, he has to finish with a super there. And he's going to get the Dokkan attack. Wow, what a finish. Holy cow. I was so scared. I was about to be like, no, the boy's going down. Also, keep in mind, he's doing this with a mouse. So that was, you know, honestly impressive that he got all the nodes, because he's playing this on a Android emulator on his computer. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating fast, dude. That was an incredible ending. That's why I love doing these Dokkan replays, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. You know, it's cool because, you know, it's like I'm just watching a movie. It's great. I love it. All right, Kid Buu is going to clean up shop here with almost 2 mil. Wow. Kid Buu, the boy himself, cleaning up shop. All right. What a dramatic finish. And he crosses the finish line. Of course, the Dokkan attack healed him up there. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Well, that was pretty insane. That was pretty insane. All right, guys, that is gonna do it. I'm like, oh, and he's trying to show off his time there. Okay, he's flexing a little bit. Oh, I dig it. So that is gonna do for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This was kind of a different Dokkan replay, and I really like that. Definitely submit more of these, guys. You know, Kvan, you know, I know you'll be watching this video. Also, Punch the Mic Squad. You know, if you want to submit more free-to-play showcases like this, please do so. I like seeing these teams because, you know, honestly, this isn't really what I'm using in Dokkan, and I really like to see this kind of Dokkan being played, you know, this side of Dokkan being played, you know, because obviously I use a lot of what people would consider premium units, you know, in my videos and just while playing the game in general. So it's really cool to see free-to-play, you know, punching out these events like this. But either way, that's going to do for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to submit your own footage to Dokkan Replay, check in the description below. As well, if you want to hit up the boy Kvan, you know, his information is on the side and in the description below. And until the next Dokkan Replay, I will see you guys in the next one. Epic Me 2 out. Peace.